natin tawagin pala ang ating guest speaker. Bibigyan ko lang kayo ng konting, description
Background.
about her. Kasi, she is actually the CEO of the Rolling Media and an influencer and a content creator. Diba? So, isipin nyo yun. Sobrang dami niya ng achievements. Hindi pa lahat yun. Yun pa lang yung, kumbaga, brief. And to get to know her more, let us all welcome Miss Jozelle Tech.
Hey everyone, I am Jozelle Tech. I am a person with a disability. I'm a traveler. I'm also a content creator, a graphic designer, a brand strategist, and a seven-figure entrepreneur. That's me in a nutshell. But then, for today, that is not going to be our topic. We will not be talking about just the wins, just the result, or just the success that I've gone through. Today, I would be happy to share with you the actual journey that I had to go through before I get to go over and attain that success that I'm experiencing now. So today, we will try to break the stereotypes. We will try to get some insights on what is it like to really live with a disability. Okay? But I won't make it too formal. Para nakikipagkwentuhan na tayo, I'm just going to share my story just like I'm sharing it to a friend. Okay? As mentioned, today's topic is about road to success. I have here rolling to success. So, as you can see here, my photos. I was born 1990. I'm already 30 years old this year, turning 31. And on my first decade of my life, I was able to experience a lot of things already. In 1997, I lost my older sister. 1999, I lost my older brother. And 2003, I lost my father. So, during those 12 years, marami na agad napagdaanan. Not to mention the disability that I have. But then, way back when I was young, I never thought about this disability. Because you can see here on this picture, hindi lang ako in wheelchair. My disability is spinal muscular atrophy, SMA type 3, and with kind of disability, ang pinaka naapektuhan is yung nerves, yung bones, and your ability to walk. But then again, as I told you, nung bata ako, hindi ko naisip na it's a disability or something is different. Not wrong, but different with me. Most probably because, yun nga, tatlo kami sa magkakapatid ng meron nito. Yung dalawa kong kapatid, they are normal, meaning to say, they're physically fit. So, when two of my siblings have the same disability as me pass away, then that's when I realized, wait, there's something different. Like, I think I'm somewhat different from my other siblings or my friends or my classmates, you know. But I went along and I tried to finish, but then my father also died. 3 days before my graduation day, and that also made me think like, what is this? Like, why am I experiencing this? Bakit ganito yung ba't ganito yung biglaan ako? Like, am I special? Am I different? Like, I can't even find the specific word to actually describe myself or my life or whatever is happening with me. And so, after graduating elementary, I went to high school. And high school is a little bit different. Different in the sense that you would definitely experience a lot of things in life, vices, friends, going out, takas. I think I never cut any classes naman. So at least that's a good point for me. But during the high school years, yun yung trying to find out kung ano yung meron sa akin, ano yung um, way out on how to make myself be normal, just like my other friends or my other colleagues or my family members. But then I never figured it out. When I graduated high school, I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know what work would suit me kasi, di ba, during the high school time, especially fourth year high school, yun na yung time when you are wanting to, um, not wanting actually, you are required to pick a specific course na papasukin mo for college. But then, every time I try to pick one, there would always we would always have a hindrance. And then we would think of like you could be a doctor, but then hindi ka pwede maging doctor kasi ikaw pa nga yung gagamutin ng doktor. Okay, baka pwede ako maging piloto or pwede maging flight attendant. But then kasi hindi naman pwede kasi baka ikaw pa i-assist ng mga pasahero. Like all sorts of different jobs. And so I really don't know what work will fit me because there's always limitations, hindrance, and everything. And there was a point in my life where some people would even say that, hey, huwag mo pag-aralin yan. Like, she will end up a bum anyway, she probably not deserve to go to college. Okay, pag-aral na siya high school, ng elementary din. And that triggered me. That triggered me to actually do something good with my life. Do something marvelous. And I'm very fortunate that my mom loves me so much that she was able to raise me up and get me to college. And so I took IT in Mapua, Makati, and then later on I transferred to informatics. I like computers naman, but not to the point na talagang I'm really into it. But then I feel like that's the most suitable thing for me. And so I did. I jumped into it. And then 2009, I graduated. I had an advanced diploma. And then I had a dream of entering BPO call center. Because they said if you can talk, you'll have money kapag nasa call center ka. But in reality, hindi magiging practical yung kikitain mo sa call center. And so after my OJT, I had to really think again, like, shit, what am I going to do, with my life? Like, what can, what work would fit me? Yun na naman yung problem ko. And I get back to that problem again, like, paulit-ulit, limitations, hindrance, etc. And then I went to Google, just typed in how to make money online. And so from there, I was able to look for ways on how I could earn money from different gigs, like pa-extra-extra lang. So lahat ng pwedeng pasukan online, I did. And so that's how my career started really online. I was an online freelancer back then. And during those days, those probably 2 decades of my life, I'm again very fortunate that I have this group of people. These are my friends since I was elementary, or actually some of them are my friends since I was 4, when I just knew that I have this illness. And so just like what I was saying earlier was all throughout those initial, like the first 2 decades of my life, I have friends with me. I have the support system. Just like what said earlier, na the road to success isn't really a straight line, you know. And there are bumps, but there would also be shields, and shields would be your friends, your community, your family, and all. And I think if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be pushing starting to have to have a career online. Because right after I graduated, 2009, moving forward, that's what I've been doing. Yung buong 12 years ng journey ng freelancing or career, it wasn't really a smooth sailing journey. 2016, I felt like I had a restart of my life. Like parang I thought I was able to really build, the life that I wanted, the life that I would be proud of, the life that I would put in the face of the people who told me that I don't deserve it. But then some things in life are not controllable. And so in 2016, I had like a big mess up in my life, in my health, in my relationships, in my business, in my career, everything. And so in 2017, I had a reboot, a total reboot of my life. Me, imagine I was able to build a career for like 8, 9 years, but then I had to start over again. And I think in life, that is what you would need to understand and to accept that sometimes things doesn't go your way, and sometimes you just really have to start over. And so in 2017, I had to, create a new career for myself. What I'm trying to say here is the road to success, may you be a PWD or not, it will all depend on your commitment to yourself, but also the loyalty and the commitment of people around you. In 2019, I started my very own dream, a creative agency, and that's the Rolling Media. The Rolling Media consists of people that I have trained personally, some people with disabilities, and some people who have who wanted to have a second chance in life. So that's what the rolling media is all about. And funny enough, when I launched the rolling media, another herder came in, and not just with me, but with the entire world, the pandemic. I launched the rolling media October, and then after a few months, just after I launched it, COVID-19 hit us. And so it went crazy, like super crazy in a point that nag-uumpisa pa lang yung negosyo, pero parang bumabagsak na siya. Because, like pandemic, maraming apektuhan, lahat ng ekonomiya na apektuhan, and then because all of our clients are foreigners, all of them are not in a lucrative industry where they can get off with the hit of the pandemic. Kasi lahat naman talaga tayo na-apektuhan, di ba? My team, my squad, are the one who kept me moving, who kept rolling. And without realizing, by just moving forward, just really taking action and just really, take it in, take it out, just really trying to live our life day by day. I didn't realize almost by the end of 2020 or during our anniversary, we surprisingly hit 7 figures. And that's something that we weren't planning at all. But then again, we just keep moving forward. We just try to see what's out there, what we can do, what we can do during the time of pandemic. And the thing with me is I'm always the type of a person who cares about mind over matter. Meaning to say, I'm the type that I will not tell you that I never have a negativity, that I have a perfect life. I will never tell you na sobrang ganda at sobrang saya ng buhay ko. But then again, I'm the type of person that I know, despite of this negativity, despite of this pandemic, despite of this like challenging moments of my life, I know that there is something better, something more important than what I'm currently experiencing. Because I believe that problems don't last forever, and I have faith in me, well, not just in me, but the people around me, that there is a driving force behind the success and happiness in life. And so I wanted to end this talk by telling you guys that success doesn't come from all the winnings, the results, even with strength. I am aware, I think, from Dr. Claire Wickes, strength is not born from strength. Strength can be born only from weakness. So, kailangan mo munang manghina bago ka lumakas. So, kapag nararamdaman nyo that you're in the weak side right now, nasa weak point kayo ng buhay nyo ngayon, be happy, because that is the beginning of your strength. Also, you have to be able to dream it. You have to be able to you live the life you imagine you live. Because once you have realized that there is something better, something more out of this life, you'll become a happier person. But you have to believe first. You have to imagine that it is possible. Basically, what I always say to people is everyone is possible only if you make yourself possible. Thank you.